Let's chat.
What a great way to start off a Thursday, a little 20 or
Nice
30
little
mile
bike ride.
What do you think?
I like 'em.
Had new equipment brought in for you.
Feels a little tall, but
These
we
are
can probably shop for one that fits.
the preeminent bikes on the market are made right here in the Scenic City. You may not know that, but you're going to find out a whole lot more as Chris and Brad are going to be joining us from Lightspeed Bicycles. I like the way this feels. I know you can't see it very well, but
Are these
you will
for
hear
your
a little bit
elbows
later.
so you can, like, you know?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I need those in my
Actually.
spin class.
Spin class. What you need is one of these. We'll explain here a little bit later.
Are you going to
on.
ride with me and yell at me and tell me to push harder?
Moving forward, as we head into this, sure, why not? Wanted to show you this really cool story about a kid in Utah. He is a marketing genius selling ice cold beer. And it caught the eyes of the police. Yes, it is.
He's selling, well, the
Root
sign
beer.
says ice cold beer. So, of course, the police were a little suspicious.
If you look a little bit closer, it does say root beer in the fine print above the word beer itself. I think it's pretty cool.
It's a marketing director in the mix.
He really is, and police say the sign is absolutely ingenious.
It can't be called false advertising because it does say
That's
root
right.
beer.
And his mom and dad actually helped him out with, with that campaign.
Nice.
And his sales, Jess Raby, may surprise you. They've gone through the roof since this still went viral.
I bet so.
Yeah.
Publicity.
Yep.
It's a thing.
It certainly is. I want to take this bike for a ride.
Go for it.
We will here a little bit.
You want to
later.
take it down to Florida?
No. You must have seen the earlier Florida story. This one will leave you scratching your head.
Like all Florida stories
Yeah,
do.
this one guy in Florida found out his wife was having an affair with someone else. The man's name who was arrested, Alex Bonilla. Bonilla broke into another man's house, held him at gunpoint, took a pair of scissors, and dismembered him.
Oh. So it wasn't a haircut.
That's probably what he said. If the name John Bobbitt rings a bell, you can sort of figure out the rest. And sadly, this happened while two kids were actually in the house itself.
Wow.
Yep.
So police found and arrested Bonilla hours later, and the victim is in the hospital recovering, but police say they haven't found the missing body part.
Yep, and I'm thinking they're probably not
I
going
don't
to find
know
that
that I would want to
missing
find that.
body part. Wow.
Yeah.
People do strange things, don't they? All right, we're going to segue into another semi-related story. Here, you remember a couple years ago, and I think you had just started with us here on Let's Chat, we had the Oscar Mayer Weinermobile here. I remember it was cold that day. I mean, I had a leather jacket. I think I borrowed one of your scarves. It was just cold. If you've ever seen the Oscar Mayer Weinermobile, but you've never been inside it, now you have a chance for a lot less than what you might think.
So the company is putting its road tripping Frankfurt on AirBnB.
Yeah.
The
Pretty
Beef
cool.
Link can sleep two, comes with its own outdoor space, and even has a mini fridge stuffed with Oscar Mayer weenies.
That's right. It certainly does. Now, how much would you think the opportunity to spend a night in the Weinermobile would cost? I would think it would be like extravagantly high.
I would too. But
It
lucky-
actually isn't.
Luckily, it's not. You can book one night, and it'll run you around $136.
That's inexpensive for something
That's-
like this.
yeah.
They've only got 3 nights available during the month of August. They'll do the reservations on a first-come, first-served kind of basis.
I
So
have, in fact, been inside and even ridden inside the Weinermobile.
I have 2. I think they either have 2 or 3 Weinermobiles.
I think there's 3, one for East, Middle, West United States.
Yep, and I think you're right now that you mention it. And it's a really cool thing. And you think you could ride down the road in a $500,000 Lamborghini and get glances? You can't.
Wait till you ride in this thing.
Wait till you
Yeah.
ride in the Oscar
Wait till you
Mayer
ride in that.
Weinermobile. Traffic
Every
stops.
eye turns.
It's pretty amazing.
And anywhere you park, everybody wants to take their picture.
Can't wait for them to come back and pay us another visit here
I can't either.
with the one that's all decked out.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We could
Let's
do the
see.
show from there.
I'm all about
We
it.
should do the show inside the Weinermobile.
I just remember last time they were here, it was bitterly cold because we were out front in our front parking lot here, and I was shivering. And I usually
You don't get cold, yeah.
Not often.
He doesn't get cold.
All right. Why are